Hello, my marvellous sausages. I've got a legendary farm here for you for two really cool guns and also an amazing shield as well. In fact, one of the guns is rapidly becoming one of my favourite weapons in the game. It's absolutely fantastic. But before I show you all the weapons, let me show you where we need to go and where to farm them. So what you have to do is come to here, the Sky Spanner Cratch. Now, this unlocks after you've completed In the Shadow of the Mountain as part of the main campaign. It's located in Cuspid Climb here. We're in the Terminus Range, look, and you can just, there's the Terminus Range here. Yes, hang on, there we are, Terminus Range. And zoom back in, and it's the Cuspid Climb here, and it's the Lambert Mines, okay? So I found myself spawning in. I thought I'd spawn in kind of up here is probably the closest I could get, the Heritage Opus. And then I just marked it with a pin on my map, and I've driven around here to it. Now, let me show you how to get to it as well. You don't have to fight these gits, but I thought I'd just give you a little bit of a quick walkthrough guide as to how to get in there as well. It's pretty straightforward, you know what I mean? I think it kicks you off, you can't get back on it again, which is a bit of a git, but never mind. You don't really even have to worry about killing all the gittage here, because once you've done this once, then of course Moxie's big encore machine will be there ready for you to use. Yeah, look, there's loads of P9 here. Don't have to worry about them. Let's use my Linebacker on them so I can show you how great it is. Watch now. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, sorry. I just love it. Oh, there we are. This is my other one kicking in too. Yeah, so we want to keep on going around this way. And don't forget you can stick your marker on to show you where it is as well. I don't know if you do remember the mission itself. It wasn't too bad, actually. And you remember the Sky Scratch Spanner boss if you haven't done it yet. He's a big flappy git who flaps around and gets around the place. Yes, it's not too bad. So we're going to go through this particular area here. Not too far now. It's not as far away as you think. Unfortunately, we can't use our little sparrowy things. Digi-runners, that's the word. We can't use our digi-runners in here, which is a bit of a git. So we're going to go up this stairway here. Oh, I'm having the right pace in here. Never mind. We're going to try and get through without dying. I'd imagine we can just keep on going through this way. Where are we? Oh, hang on. Wrong button. There we are. Good. Yes, watch out for the gittage. Don't worry about them. Just jump down. Jump down. Because once you get to the area where the boss fight is, you can just keep on coming back and back to the machine. But I'll show you all of that in a moment. Yeah, not too far now. Getting there. It's looming big on the screen. Oh, look, there's a poor git all dead up there. Hello, dead git. Right, so when you come to this bit, make sure you get up there, baby. Yeah, we're going to rock your way up there. We're climbing up to the top. We are. Don't go falling down the pit like I just did. And another lift up there. Okay, not too far off. We'll get our little marker out as well. We'll take a right here. And, yeah, nearly there now. Come on. They're always at quite the end of a nice little trek, aren't they? Yes, but that's okay. It's worth doing it for these guns. Believe you me. Yes. We're far away yet. I've only run here about 4 times. Can't get your digi-runner. Oh, it's so annoying. Why can't we have like a little portable version of a digi-runner, like a hoverboard for the smaller areas? Because some of these are really big. I'm getting these cratches killing me all the time, which is very irritating. There we go. Nearly there. Yes, there we go. We can see the machines popping in now. Good, good, good. Not too bad. Up here. 1, 2, 3, and here we are. So here we've got our machines. Thanks very much. We fill our ammo there. Lovely. I'm going to use my med machine as well, just by going into the med machine. Look, it's going to give me my full armor back and my health now. Ready? Go in and come back out again and wallop, all done. Lovely. Right then, so let's show you the battle. We stick into the machine here. It's a flying battle, so you're going to need to administer some kick-ins at a great height. So anything ground-based or grenade-based might be a bit difficult for you, but it's not so bad. It's also got red health bar, so anything flamey might be a good choice as well. I'm using my Harlow build, so I'm going to hit him with my big doodah there like that, and have some of this, and then we'll see how this goes now. Oh, I didn't even get the reload up. Look, it's my fault. Let's see. There we are. That's the Hellfire. This is one of the guns you get to drop from it. Look, bang, dead. That's because of my Harlow capture thing in the eye. He's dropped loads of gumph and bump. Now, that was an easy kill, but he does fly around quite a bit, and he drops these gits who will float at you. You can see these are going to be, I don't know if they're shock or they're whatever. Let's have a look at what happens. Yeah, there we are. Nice. It does a bit of kick-ins for you there. Can sometimes have little gits that run across the floor to you as well. But once you've given the guy a kick, and that was very, very easy. Once you've done that, you can come up this way here, and this is the way out. Okay, so we'll run around through here, and you can see our little orb of orbiness that we can use to get out of the way, back to where we need to go to start again. But don't forget, this is the chest, look, which you could possibly have some nice stuff with it. Oh, there we are. What have we had there? We got an Insurgent Ragoon. I'm just going to pick all these up because I like to flog them off to cover the costs of the battles. Then we're going to go back through here. And then we're going to restart the match. So it's not a bad farm at all once you get here. I thought it was pretty good going. Let's just sell junk. Let's go in there to get my stuff back. There's my health back up. Sell my junk. Oh, here's another tip as well, right? If you sell your junk to that machine, you won't be able to buy it back in case you made a mistake. But if you sell it to this machine, you can go in and see what you've recently sold, which is quite interesting. Because we've got buyback in there, look. So I just picked that up, and if I thought to myself, oh, I want that, I can buy it back from that machine. But this one I can't. It's just at refilling ammo, and that's it. So there we are, a little hint for you there. Let me see if I can show you some of the fighting patterns on the scratch. So there we go. It deposits those things, look, round in a circle like that, and they will all slowly float towards you, which can be a bit of a get. So remember, you can shoot them down as well, which is very handy. They seem to be electrical ones. It seems to do all different kinds of damage. You saw that I had like cryo damage there earlier as well. And then it shoots out those bats too, look, then come charging after you, yeah, which is a bit of a git. So if you get any problems, what I would do is just run over onto the central section here, which I found quite nice. But I also find it quite nice to be able to fight from here as well. Oh, I'm dead. There we are. That's quite handy. I can show you kill some gits. Bang. There we are. We got our second win back. Up here is quite a nice place to fight from. I quite liked it anyway. But yeah, so it kind of puts together those different attacks for you. But it's also got one of those attacks that kind of pushes you back as well. See if he'll do it for me. It's like a woo, like a sonic wave, you know? Let's have a look. Here he goes. There we are. There's that sonic wave kind of thing. Kind of blasts you back. It can be very, very irritating. That's right. I'm just going to have him with this now, and I've had enough of him. Bang, boom, bang, boom. And we'll have some rainbow vomit this time. Go on. Look at that. There we are. Excellent. Good. And he's a goner. Drop rate is as you would expect with these kinds of boss battles. It's now and again. Do you know what I mean? I was getting something drop maybe every 7 or 8 kills. Do get in a lot of duplicates as well. So, there we go. There's the boss. There's the boss farm. Let's have a look at the weapons. Now, the first one I want to show you is this. This is called the Linebacker shotgun, right? And I thought this was going to be rubbish, but it's great. I can't believe it. It kind of reminds me of a wave-frame grenade launcher in Destiny 2, but it shoots explosive shotgun shells that kind of carpet bomb along the floor. That's the best way I can describe it. So let's have a quick look at it. Look, so the incredible terrain, full coverage, bouncing projectiles, increase damage by 25%, but it doesn't bounce up and down. They kind of bounce along the floor. Increase damage by 25% and damage radius by 35% per bounce. So the longer the bounce, the more powerful that they get. 4 shots, 865 damage per shot there as well. And it's just great, right? I really like it. It's so good for, well, pretty much everything. So let me show you what I mean. So if I just shoot it here, look, you can see it goes boom. See that? It goes 4 times. So if I shoot this guy here, right? The health goes down very high. His blue's got, he's dead. This is excellent. So yeah, it's really handy for taking out waves of gits coming towards you. And I find it's pretty cool against generally most damage types. Let's go and see if we can kill that big bloke down there and see how this works out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and dead Rogers. Let's get it. Get him. Get him. There we are. It's not bad, is it? Look. And it's got a reasonable fire rate as well. You don't have to wait for the last one to come down. You can just shoot them all off in a row, look, like that. It's excellent. I just earned some rewards, apparently. Yeah, so I really like this. The only trouble, of course, is utterly useless against airborne foes. I mean, maybe they can be caught in the barrage, but it's not likely. But for ground-based foes, that is a wave-frame bouncing grenade shotgun that is definitely worth doing this farm for. I love it. Eat this turret. Go on. Yeah, that's great. That was much better than I thought it was going to be. Brilliant. Yeah, that's well worth it, number 1. Now, another fantastic gun that you can get from this farm is this. It's called the Hellfire. I've had a few of these drop. Let me show you it a bit close up. Look how beautiful it is. Apparently, this is featured in every single Borderlands game, including this one now, which is great. So what we've got here, it's a Ripper one, so it means a slight charge-up time before it fires, but it doesn't seem to take that long. It's okay. It's not too bad. It always comes as incendiary damage type, which is great against flesh. But it's got the Burning Desire damage. Now, what this means, the Burning Desire legendary trait, is that it increases the tick damage, basically. So when they get set on fire, it does more damage than a normal incendiary weapon would do. So that's pretty cool. Now, it can roll with various other things. I've seen people saying that they've had it roll with corrosive and obviously various under-barrel things as well. I've had quite a few of these drop, or at least a couple of them. Let me go and have a little look. Yeah, I got 2 more there, look, and they haven't changed anything. They're all exactly the same. The only thing that's changing, well, nothing at all is changing, a little bit of the stats there. So I've been quite unlucky in that, but you might get it to roll with corrosive as well, which is pretty cool. So yes, so this is very nice to use, and I do like using. Here we go. Now, of course, it's strong against red bars, okay? So let's have a little look here. So the blue, look, it's not taking down very well at all. You know what I mean? But it absolutely eats up the reds. There, I'll knock him down. And you can see the red bar, bang, eats him up. That's nice to see a comparison, actually. So it's pretty bad against the electrical shield damaging, I suppose you could say, the blue shields. But that's always the case with all incendiaries. It does a lot better against the yellow, but if you've got red, it's crazy. It absolutely eats them up. Let me see if I can just do him here from my prone vantage point. And he's on fire, too. There's a tick damage coming like crazy, look. There we are, and good, got him, lovely, excellent, yeah. So this is really cool, and an excellent gun, particularly against the red gits. Now, the shield you can get to drop is this. It's called the Hoarder. And this is very good for ammo regeneration because it's got 3 different kinds of things that can regenerate ammo on it for you. I know ammo's plentiful, but it's really handy in the middle of a massive battle if you might have run out of grabbing things from the caches and so on. So what we've got here is this. It's called Refreshments on Kill. 50% chance to spawn an ammo booster that instantly refills your gun. So you can see those things pop out of gits. You can just pick them up and they'll refill your ammo. Although it's quite difficult. Maybe you can explain to me, folks. I've been looking for a way to get this sorted out and to definitively explain how this works, because sometimes it doesn't pick them up, which is a strange thing. I'll show you in a moment, but it's also got Absorb. When equipped, grants 50% chance to absorb bullets, adding them to your ammo count. And then we've also got Scavenger. On armor segment filled, refills up to 20% of current gun's magazine, because it's one of the armor-based ones. Look, it's got the 4 ones there. So, let me try to shoot this guy here, right? Let's see what happens. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I love my linebacker. If he spawns, he hasn't puked one out yet, so that's not going to do anything to us. Let's go and find some other gits to kill in the face. Hello, you, yes. Yeah, so what I've noticed is you can see the little pack has dropped from that guy there, okay? So I'll go and pick it up now with my Hellfire here, and I've got 11. It'll pick it up, and it'll automatically top it up from the reserves. So that's what it does. It instantly reloads it. It refills the magazine of your gun without you actually having to reload. And it takes it from your magazine reserves. It doesn't generate the ammo. It takes it from the reserves. See, I can't do it there. When I swapped to my Rainbow Vomit, my magazine wasn't topped up, so it topped it straight back up to the 6 and took it from the 122. So yeah, that's what it does, which is actually pretty cool because the rest of it is involved with ammo generation as well. So yeah, that's a really nifty way that works. I like it. There we go. That worked again. Look, excellent, lovely. So I really recommend you give that farm a try. There's great guns. That linebacker is really growing on me a hell of a lot. And actually that shield and the armor regeneration is nice. Not armor, bullet regeneration. Let me know in the comments what you think about the guns, and also any other guns you think I should cover as a guide. I'd love to know. Anyway, folks, if you did enjoy the vid, don't forget, give me a hype if you can see that button on your dashboard. That is very, very useful for me. It shoves me out there. So, thank you so much for watching. I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage. Hurt.